Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video about the Scarlet and Violet pull rates. I mean, so they have changed. They have gotten a little bit harder to pull certain rarities. So I want to start with the Scarlet and Violet base set and use that as a gauge moving forward. To show you how the hit rates have changed depending on what set you're in. Alright, so if we go to Scarlet and Violet base, to pull an illustration rare, it was about 1 in every 13 packs, or approximately $58.37 to pull an illustration rare. And as we know, there's the most expensive illustration rare, and there's like a $24 card right now, so it's easier to just go ahead and pull that. But if you buy it yourself, 13 packs, you could pull 3 illustration rares. You buy a booster box of Scarlet and Violet, most likely you're going to pull 3 or 4, I think it's 3 illustration rares that you pull. 1 special illustration rare, possibly 2. And it feels like every booster box of Scarlet and Violet had a gold card in it, so a hyper rare. So the special illustration rares are like 1 in every 32. So you would get a special illustration rare in a booster box of Scarlet and Violet base. And sometimes 2. There was people who would get 2. If you're lucky, you're gonna get both of those and a hyper rare. But don't bank on that. But so SIR in a Scarlet and Violet base would roughly 32 pack. 32 packs. That's gonna cost you $143.68. Hyper rares, those are 1 in 54, or about $242.46, and this is based on TCG Player opening over 8,000 packs. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's over 8,000. That's a lot of packs. That is a ton of packs. All right, so we move on to Paldea Evolved, the second set, and in Paldea Evolved, pretty much everything was the same except for the hyper rare gold cards. It took you 3 more packs to pull one. So 57 packs, or $255.93 worth of packs just to pull 1 hyper rare. And we opened a booster box at Paldea Evolved, and we did not get a gold card like we did in Scarlet and Violet. We did get a special illustration rare though, in the same 3 illustration rares, which again, that didn't change. That's 1 in 13 for the illustration rare per pack, and 1 in 15 for the ultra rare full arts. All right, so then we get on to Obsidian Flames, and this is the one where I think people realized that the hits were too easy because the set was small. This was 1 Japanese set. Usually it's 2 Japanese sets equals 1 English set. Paldea Evolved had 3 Japanese sets made Paldea Evolved, so that meant Obsidian Flames only got 1 set to make it. I don't know why they did that, whatever. But I guess just the way that the cards were, the way that the set would have been, Obsidian Flames being a full-on Charizard set, they just wanted to keep that separate. And Paldea Evolved, they had to have there were so many legendaries, or the Tinglu, Chiyu, Chien-Pao, and then they also put like the Masqueradas and all that. I mean, it's crazy, that the Paldea Evolved was just a big set. It took about like 480 packs to pull the Magikarp and the Iono out of that set. It was so big, it was hard. But with Obsidian Flames being so small, Obsidian Flames illustration rares were still 1 in 13, so that was about the same, but there's not that many. You open 3 booster boxes of Obsidian Flames, you're probably gonna have all the illustration rares pretty much. The ultra rares was again 1 in 15, and really there's nothing really to speak of in there, and there's not much value in the ultra rares. I mean, there's a Charizard that's worth about $9. But to pull that Charizard, $67.35 worth of packs, 15 packs, just go buy it for $9. And then the SARs, again, no change, 1 in every 32 packs. But the hyper rares here on Obsidian Flames, it got a little bit easier by 2 packs from Scarlet and Violet base. So it was about 1 in 52 packs, or $233.48. So the hyper rares got a little bit easier on Obsidian Flames. That was the only difference. All right, so then we move on to the next set. Was Scarlet and Violet 151. The illustration rares got slightly easier to pull. It's instead of 1 in 13 like the 3 sets before, it was 1 in 12. And there's not that many illustration rares in that set, but they're all bangers right now. They're all worth a lot of money. I mean, the Mr. Mime is the cheapest, probably like it's about $7, I think it is, and the Almanite, down there too. But like the rest, I mean, the Poliwhirl and the Psyduck are sitting up at like 16 to 18 bucks now. So nothing's really cheap in this set anymore. The full art ultra rares in here. It got a little bit harder to pull those. 1 in every 16 packs instead of 1 in every 15. So you're talking about $71.84. The Charizard, it's like bucking the trend of full arts. It's a $40-something card. The Blastoise, the Venusaur, the Mew, they're all sitting around 17 to 20. I think the Ninetales is a $14 full art. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, so with 151, there was the illustration rares got 1 pack easier, ultra rares got 1 pack harder, and the hyper rares got also a little bit easier too. The gold cards, and there's only like there's a gold Mew, and there's only a couple gold cards in there. 1 in every 51 packs, or 3 packs easier to pull than Scarlet and Violet base, or about $228.99 to pull any of the hyper rares out of Scarlet and Violet 151. All right, moving on from 151, we're at Paradox Rift, and again the illustration rares are 1 in 13, no change. The full art ultra rares 1 in 15, no change. But the SIRs, instead of 1 in every 32, just like the first 4 sets, this is where the SIRs go to 1 in every 47. 1 in 47. So apparently, if we opened 2 booster boxes, and we got the Parasol Lady in one, and we got the is that a Garchomp SIR in the other one. So we did get those, but apparently maybe people opened up a booster box of Paradox Rift and didn't get an SIR. Let me know in the comments if you one of those people that opened up a box of Paradox Rift and did not get an SIR. I mean, I thought that you would get them, but looking at this data from TCG Player, 1 in 47, there's only 36 packs in a booster box, so do the math there. You're not going to get one all the time. But so it's going to cost you, so that's instead of 1 in 32, it's 1 in 47, so 15 more packs than the previous sets to pull an SIR in Paradox Rift, or it's going to cost you $211.03 to pull the SIRs from Paradox Rift. Quite a bit more. And then the hypers also went up 28 packs to pull a hyper. We're looking at 1 in 82 packs to pull one of the gold cards, or $368.18. That's crazy. That is crazy. I did forget to mention, so all the main sets, TCG Player opened up over 8,000 packs, and all the special sets like 151, they only opened up 1,500 packs for some reason. I guess it's easier to buy a case of booster boxes and open them, and then instead of like cases of ETBs, which is probably what they did to open to get their data for 151. Okay, and then the next set here, which is another special set with only 1,500 packs open, is Paldean Fates. This one here, the illustration rares, they don't hold a lot of value. They're like 50-cent cards, but they got easier to pull. A little bit harder to pull. Sorry, 1 in every 14 packs, or $62.86 to pull a 50-cent card. It's crazy. The ultra rares, those got a little bit easier too. If you look here, looking at the ultra rares here, they're where are we at here? So it says the ultra rare is 1 in every 15. But it also says the shiny ultra rare is 1 every 13. So you average that's 1 every 14 packs. It feels like they're the same rarity. They're not different. They're not any different. So in the Paldean Fates, the ultra rare is about 1 in every 14. So 1 less pack, you're probably going to get one of those than Scarlet and Violet base. That's about $62.86 to pull an ultra rare. The SIRs though, so Paradox Rift bumped up to 47 packs. Paldean Fates 1 in every 58 packs. 58 packs, or $260.42 to pull the illustration rare. And there's like, it's the big 3 Pokemon and then a bunch of trainers. So I see why that Mew is very expensive. It's hard to pull. The shiny Charizard getting hard. Up there. And the Gardevoir starting to hit, but it's getting close to $70. I haven't checked this morning, but it could be $70 now to pull that Gardevoir SIR from Paldean Fates. The hyper rares on Paldean Fates, they dropped back down a little bit. It's it's 8 more packs than Scarlet and Violet instead of the 28 more like Paradox Rift was. So that's a 1 in every 62 packs, or $278.38. All right, moving on to Temporal Forces. This is where it gets horrible. Hit rates here get horrible. It's starting to become where it's not even fun to open packs anymore, because you're looking for SIRs pretty much, because the hyper golds don't hold too much value. Illustration rares are nice. Temporal Forces has that big Ghastly. It's going for about $33 right now. But so in Temporal Forces, illustration rares 1 in every 13 packs, no difference, no change. Ultra rares 1 in 15, no change. SIRs though 1 in 86. 1 in 86. That's almost 3 booster boxes right there. So we only opened up 1 Temporal Forces booster box. I got the box for $5. Used the loop credit that I got for being in the PSA club, and it was like $130 of loop credit. Of course, the Temporal Forces booster box on there was like $125. They make you pay the $5 in shipping. It was $120. So I still have a little bit of my loop credit left, but I had to pay like the shipping only, so it was 5 something. So basically I got that for shipping costs and that was it. But we did get lucky for the SIRs being 1 in every 86 packs. We pulled the Iron Leaves. That Iron Leaves, it's currently sitting under $40 right now. Yeah, so 1 in every 86 packs. So that's like 54 more packs than Scarlet and Violet base to pull an SIR. We're looking at $386.14. That's insane. I mean, just go buy the cards for $386.14. You could buy probably all 5 of the SIR ancient and future SIR guys, pretty close to that probably. And then you don't have to open up a bunch of packs and waste all your money with all the bulk and all that stuff. But yeah, then the hypers went plus 85 more packs than Scarlet and Violet base. Plus 85 more packs. So 1 in every 139 packs, or $624.11 to pull a hyper rare gold, and they don't even hold that much value. Not too many in the nothing in the Temporal Forces, sticks out as being very expensive. This also is where they brought back the A-Specs. A-Specs are 1 in every 20 packs. I think that doesn't change through the whole era, 1 in every 20 packs. All right, so let's move on to Twilight Masquerade. All right, so Twilight Masquerade, illustration rares, 1 in every 13 packs, no difference. Ultra rares, 1 in every 15 packs, no difference. SIRs though, 1 in 86, just like Temporal Forces. So that's plus 54 more than Scarlet and Violet base. Crazy. The hypers though, this is it jumps up again. So 92 more packs than Scarlet and Violet base, 1 in every 146 packs, or $655.54 to pull a gold card from Twilight Masquerade. And the only one that's worth anything in there really is the Buddy Buddy Poffin, I think. I'm not sure how much that is worth anymore, if it's still playable. But yeah, that's Twilight Masquerade there. Stellar Crown. Illustration rares, no change, 1 in every 13 packs. Ultra rares, 1 in every 15 packs, no change. Special illustration rares. Add 4 more packs from Twilight or Temporal. So 1 in every 90, or 58 more packs than Scarlet and Violet base. $404.10 to pull a special illustration rare. And the only one really to speak of is the Tropicos, which is continuing to drop in price. It's in the mid 70s, I think, right now. So, it's getting expensive. Now it's getting super expensive. We stopped opening booster boxes at Temporal Forces. We opened up Scarlet and Violet base. We opened up Paldea Evolved, opened up a couple Obsidian Flames booster boxes, opened up a Paradox Rift. We did not open a Twilight Masquerade booster box. I refused to pay the prices, and without a guaranteed SIR, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it opening. Let someone else open it and you buy their cards. It's gambling. You're basically gambling your money away trying to hit these cards. Like I said, the smart thing is to go buy singles. uh, or invest in the sealed products and don't open them. All right, but yeah, Stellar Crown, the hypers in Stellar Crown went to 137, so a little bit easier to pull a hyper in Stellar Crown than it was from Twilight and Temporal, but it's still plus 83 packs from Scarlet and Violet. And in Stellar Crown, I don't remember if there's any good gold. I don't think there's any good gold cards in there. They're really not worth anything, so it's not even worth it trying to pull those. All right, so we go to Shrouded Fable, and I couldn't find the data on Shrouded Fable from TCG players. So we're at a Drip Shop, I guess, Drip Shop, and they opened up 1,500 packs, or their data is from whoever opened up 1,500 packs, and the illustration rares got a little bit easier to pull, 1 in 12, so one less pack, or $53.88 to pull an illustration rare. And this set right here, to me, the illustration rares outshine the special illustration rares. You got that Houndoom, you got the Dusknoir, Dusclops, Duskull line, you got the was that the Persian looking in the reflection? That's a nice one in there. The Monkey Dory IR looks way better than the SIR. The Pheasantipity does too. I mean, I think this, to me, it's an underrated set. The illustration rares are holding a lot more value than this set, than some of the other sets. So to me, this is an illustration rare set. Because when the top card is a $65 gold earthen vessel, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. But so in here, the ultra rares still 1 in 15, so no change. Pretty much ultra rares almost stayed the same throughout this whole era, with the exception of 151 and Paldean Fates. It's interesting. But anyway, so, and then the special illustration rares, 1 in every 86. So that's the same as Twilight and Temporal, a little bit easier than Stellar. And then the hypers, 1 in every 144. So just a little bit harder to pull a hyper than it is in Stellar Crown. A little bit harder. So 1 in every 44, a little bit easier than Twilight. So that's plus 90 more packs to pull a hyper rare out of Shrouded Fable than Scarlet and Violet base, and that's $646.56 to try to pull yourself a hyper rare. And Earthen Vessel is basically the only one that's worth pulling out of there. Okay, so the last set, most recent set, Surging Sparks. Illustration rares, 1 in every 13, no change. Ultra rare full arts, 1 in every 15, no change. SIRs though, 1 in every 87. So like one more pack than Temporal or Twilight. It's still not as hard to pull SIR as Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown is the hardest set to pull a special illustration rare, being 1 in every 90 packs. So this is 1 in every 87 packs. That's plus 55 more packs than Scarlet and Violet base, or $390.63. You pull that Pikachu, you made money right there. You pull anything else, you're hoping to pull the big illustration rares to make up the rest on that box. Okay, so the hyper rares is 1 in 188. That's the most difficult thing to pull out of the whole era, is a hyper rare from Surging Sparks, and that Pikachu is very expensive in there. So we're talking about 134 more packs than the 54 packs from Scarlet and Violet base to pull a hyper rare, or $844.12. That like blows everything else out of the water. The other most expensive thing was the hypers from Twilight at $655. So $844.12 to pull a hyper rare out of Surging Sparks. Insane. So we can talk about the upcoming set. Do you think the Prismatic Evolution is going to have more like let's see, what was the last one? Paldean Fates. That's a set that a year ago came out at this time. The January set from 2024. Where the illustration rares are 1 in 14. Actually, we don't know if we're getting illustration rares in that set. It looks like there might be 2. The Japanese set didn't get any. I think they're going to use a couple Japanese promos as illustration rares in here. We don't know yet. It'd be kind of cool to see that guy that got boxes early and got banned off whatnot, whatever. he opened a bunch of packs and he didn't pull any illustration rares out. He did pull Master Balls, he did pull Pokeballs. It kind of looks like the Pokeballs are Pokeball reverse hollows, or like one in every like couple packs, it looked like. I think he opened up a ETB with 9 packs and they pulled 5 Pokeball reverse hollows. The Master Balls, we can't guess what that is, but I would hope it's some one in every like 30 packs or something like that. You know, almost like the special illustration rare hit rate from the beginning of the Scarlet and Violet era. You know, special illustration rares, expect those to be about one in every 90 packs or one in every 87 packs, like the last few sets. And then the hypers, again, one in every like 144 to 188 packs. We're trying to base this off of stuff. So the one that is going to be difficult for us to guess until we start getting packs open is the Master Balls. The Master Balls, and that's like I said, that's going to be the big hits from Prismatic Evolutions. It's going to be more expensive than the special illustration rares. All right, man. So that's the end of my video. Just wanted to talk about the hit rates, man. How they've changed from fun opening boxes at the beginning of this era to very sad, very abysmal hit rates that are just just throw your money away. Throw your money away. Or you can do like me, stop opening booster boxes and just go and buy the singles that you need, and then keep some sealed product. My son, I buy him the singles. I buy sealed product to invest in. All right, man. End of my video. You guys have a good rest of your day. I am out.